What's up, Virgos? And happy birthday. Welcome to your September, might as well call it just all of September reading. I know it's the middle of the month, but when I was reading, I did it for all of September, yeah? So, Virgos, this is the reading for your September 2017. And I'm doing family, work, and love. And here we go, bada bing, bada boom. So, the first card that came out for you was the Nine of Pentacles. Maybe I'm lying. Maybe it was the. Okay, anyways, you have the Five of Cups in reverse, which means that you're coming from a place of disappointment. Like, upright as and doesn't feel disappointment, but like this, you don't really feel like that anymore. You feel like the glasses are half full instead of feeling like depressed and yada yada yada. I feel like you're kind of ready to mix and mingle, ready to, ready to get on your high horse and be that wonderful, practical, tangible, reliable, luxurious. I say luxurious because this card's meant to be like the single card and be like kind of luxurious and single and but not, I don't always like to refer to as single, but it's this person has good business acumen. I just feel like this basically is highlighting to me that there's either new offers on it, you're leaving someone behind and there's new offers on the table for you, for someone new. That's what the presence of this Pentacles is. Or it means that you're just focused right now, you're not really worrying about love right now because you're just kind of coming from a disappointment, which, I don't know, I'm sorry, maybe coming from some of you guys feeling disappointment from something from my last reading I done for you guys, because I know a lot of you like was kind of obsessed with someone. So I don't know, this is what the reading is for some of you. Hopefully some of you guys are still in that wonderful obsession bubble, but this is what came up for some of you. So yeah, it's either you're deciding that you want to focus on your finances and focus on yourself, and you don't really have time to worry about other people. You're leaving emotions and stuff behind. I mean, you're leaving emotions behind and you focus on the more practical, tangible money, business, and building up your empire right now because somebody broke your itty bitty heart. Okay? And then they might even be, because I'm, again, I don't know, but I want to say, or then for some of you, this can just mean that, no, yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Because I just don't want to be the bearer of bad news, and I know everyone's always excited when it's like some big goo goo gaga mushgush title or mushgush reading where everyone wants to find their true love. Okay, so right underneath that, you have the Six of Swords and then the Page of Cups, which and this is like what you need to work on in your love life, virgins. And I feel like this is saying you're moving along. Yeah, and the other cards kind of solidified too. It's like you're moving along to greener pastures or to sail onto like better seas, calmer seas. You may be moving away from a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, a water sign person, or you just may be moving away from emotions and moving away to be alone with your emotions, or or someone that you like had to move away. The Page of Cups is actually a beautiful card, but in this deck, I think it looks so sad. But it fits if it's got to do with you guys saying like, holy shit, is it really over with this person? But if that's not the case, then this may be saying like you may be like getting over a puppy love, like finally, because I know that I feel like some of you guys have been like hooked on someone for a long time. So maybe like you may be questioning like, is it really over with this person? Like this may have been like a puppy love, someone that you've known for a long time, or you feel like you've known for a long time. But there's like you can't really find middle ground, and you may find strength in being apart from each other. Or it's like you can't really put the effort, the work into it, because maybe one of you guys are live abroad or live away from each other. And then what's actually working for you this month is, I feel like the blindfoldedness or the head in the clouds, like goo goo gaga, wishful thinking is coming to an end because you got the Seven of Cups in reverse, and that's kind of what this card depicts is like, and then squeeze me. Right, put up next to you, you got the Three of Swords in reverse, which is cool because the Three of Swords is saying like your heart is healing, you're mending from this this confusion, or this like not, maybe you had multiple partners, or maybe someone else had multiple partners, and now you're narrowing it down and you realize that that person is not the one, or you realizing that only one person needs your attention instead of like being a Casanova. Oh yeah, because some of you in the last video was a Casanova, or someone was doing this to you, so you may be eliminating this Casanova like psh, be gone bitch, or you may what was I, what's this, no, this was this was this, yes, yes. And then you have the Ten of Swords. So I definitely feel like on the outside of this, so I definitely feel like and this is coming in the section of what's working for you. So I feel like the fact that something that you finally see the light at the end of the tunnel is working for you now, because you're like, all right, now this is over now. Like I can't keep, like my back's up against the wall, but it's working for you. Like it's you know now it's over. Sometimes you just need that like closure or like that clarity, and you know like, all right, I'm not barking up that tree no more. That ship has. What Spirit is not, what Spirit is telling you not to do, Virgo. Spirit is saying to not go back to the past. It's like it's pretty it's pretty clear on this, for the message for some of you here. You got the Hangman here in reverse, and then you've got the Six of Cups. So this is definitely blatantly saying, I feel like there's no need to revisit the past, or no need to stress and wonder about an old lover and stuff. Maybe really time to finally let them go. Oh, I meant to say at the base, at the core of your reading, the core of this reading, you've got the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Pentacles, it's you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But in reverse, it's like you're pregnant with something, you want to give birth to something, but it's not coming to fruition. Like it's not seeing the light of day. Like it's still in your belly. You get what I'm saying? If you're a gentleman, you get what I'm saying. And it doesn't, I don't mean literally a baby. I mean like you just have like all these ideas and something's not getting off the ground. And I feel like this does pertain to a lot of things. I feel like it pertains to your work, your home, and your family life, and your love life, because they all kind of have some sort of blockage or some sort of like halt. Like maybe we need to do something in another way, or another stance or something. Or just temporarily, because I know Virgos are very strategic and very brilliant in your work life. I feel like there's some dictatorship going on, or some unfairness, or maybe even some favoritism going on in the workplace, or with people that you're doing business with. You got the King of Swords here, so you may be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, air signs, but this is, or it can be a female, but you got Queen of Swords as well on the bottom here. So, and then you got the Emperor on the next row, and that's in this, and the Emperor is in reverse, and that's in the section of saying what you need to work on. So I feel like there may be some I feel like you had a wish that you wanted to get. Okay, what are you doing? So I feel like there's some secrets going on, like office politics, or like business. There's some secretism going on, or favoritism going on. I feel like you might have wanted a wish that you might have wanted, or something that you was looking forward to, you didn't get. Maybe it was overthinking, or wishful thinking, or like, because this card is like the No card when it's in reverse, and then put up with the Moon here, and then the Ace of Swords in reverse. This is the Ace of Swords in reverse is almost saying that like a conversation, or that you didn't get something that you wanted, pretty much. And this person may have got it. This Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, man or woman, because it's a general reading. But there's definitely some unfairness going on. I feel like you have to stand up to yourself. Like there's some dodginess going on with someone. I feel like you shouldn't trust someone, especially with the Moon here, when it comes up, and the Moons come up with the Nine of Cups. So it's like, why you didn't get it? The promotion, or someone's over promising something and they're not who they seem. Like maybe you shouldn't trust someone. I feel like you should watch who you trust. Underneath it, you've got the justice card in reverse. So, and this is saying what you need to work on in your life. So yeah, it's, no, something that get and it's some justice. I feel like you want this to be this, but it's not. You've got to pair that with the Five of Wands as well. So there's like some inner conflict going on. I feel like some competition or something. Somebody else probably won your spot, but it wasn't. It may not have been in an honest and diligent way, or you may be under like super surveillance from your boss, or your boss is like they may be like hounding you like over like see how your boys just like watching you, may be like hounding you, watching you so much, and they feel like god damn, like let me breathe kind of thing. For some of you, they may be Aries, because this is an Aries sign. I hate to throw out signs sometimes, but then when I don't, sometimes I'm like, you could at least throw out signs. Yeah. There's some competitions. If somebody won what you wanted, I feel like. And then you've got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Or there's someone on the workplace that is not. Someone may be criticizing your work and saying that you're not working up to spot. You're not working up to the speed that they want. Or this is somebody that if you're the boss, there's somebody in your company that's not working up to speed, and you may feel like you have to have them under surveillance because you don't trust them. It's like some snakes in. I had this saying earlier, but I forgot. It was like a good little analogy, little metaphor thing. I don't know. I feel like I should be saying something else. How am I doing? 12 minutes. Alright, moving along. Yeah, someone's work is not cutting it. Like someone is slacking on their work. Yeah. Right underneath that, though, is positive. What's actually working for you in work life. So you guys may find another job, or I feel like if there is like a boss that is like ridiculing you or hounding you, or like or if there is somebody that you felt like got a job or a position unfairly, I feel like other people that's involved are gonna be like gonna have your back, like the community and surround you, because these are both fire signs, one signs, passionate, um taking action. But these two cards mean like they're very, very good supportive cards from when it speaks of community wise, or like organization wise, or like a business wise. So what's actually working for you is the fact that maybe some people around is looking and saying like, no, that's not right. Like people are standing up for you and they have your back. Or what this coming in is that you decide to just open up go a whole another route, and whatever route that you decide to go is ends up being successful, and you end up still getting your praise within the community, so and still end up getting a recognition, and things still end up sorting themselves out. What Spirit is advising you not to do for work is, I feel like, don't be scared to speak your truth, and don't trust dodgy people, and don't be scared to take like a leap of faith, or if you do take a leap of faith, don't be too hasty, kind of. In your family life, I feel like there's some past again on in your family life for some Virgos too, because you've got the Three of Cups in reverse, and then the Nine of Wands. So this is like resilience, inner strength, holding on, like holding firm to your beliefs, being like aren't budging, like kind of thing. Somebody's not budging. And then paired up with the Three of Cups is like there's not happy celebration. People are not really talking. There may be some family secrets that are coming to light, or someone may be a little bit selfish, or someone may be partying too much and not spending enough time at home, and someone is ready to get on your, or you're ready to get on their ass about it, or if they're ready to get on yours. And remember, this could be the family that you was born into, or the family that you live with. Someone may be being a bit selfish and just thinking that the world revolves around them. Yeah, the Nine of Wands is very like resilience and strength, and not budging down, being very defensive. Somebody may be very defensive about the behavior if they're partying a lot, or if they're being like extra flirtatious. And then underneath it, what you need to work on in your family life, you got the Temperance card and the Strength card. So you need to find like common ground, even in equal balance of give and take. You need to find moderation. You need to like be like the peacemaker kind of thing, because that will bring strength to you and to your family. And oh God, sorry. Yeah, find some middle ground there. And what is working for your family is you have the Star card, and the Star card is saying that there's like hope at the end of the tunnel. Or that if you have an Aquarius in your family, the Aquarius may be the one that's pulling everything together. Because the Star card is in Aquarius. Or if someone in your family has been ill, they may be starting to recover. Get well soon. And then for the what the Spirit is advising you not to do this month for your family, Spirit is advising you not to be too hasty, not to be too eager to start up arguments, or too eager to like move on, or like move out, or do something without actually talking to each other properly. Okay? And then you received Clean It Up. That was your reading, Gemini. I mean, awesome. Don't shoot. Number 31, Clean It Up. Now this, I don't know if this could pertain to any section of this, from your love life to your family life to your work life, but I think it probably goes more towards your family and work. But whatever's clever for you, my fella, is the one. It's the way forward, yeah? Here is Clean It Up. Get into the core of a situation. Yup, freedom from a burden, cleaning house, sweeping away what is no longer needed. This oracle message is: ever feel so bogged down with emotional gunk that you can't think straight? Could you be surrounded by physical clutter in your home also? Too much work, overwhelmed, time to clean house. Every item out of place natters away at you. Every unresolved resentment, every comparison to others that leads to a sense of lack takes up energetic space. Every unpaid bill just adds up to unnecessary feelings of being overwhelmed. Now is the time to free yourself by energetically cleaning house. Just do it. Make room for the miracles that are lining up for you. And if this is to do with relationship messages, time to clear the air. Take a look at your side of the street and say what's on your mind. Sweep away the old stuff so that a spring breeze can flow through with new energy. It's the perfect time to do an inventory of your dynamics and see what's yours and what's not yours. To clean up the relationship. Everyone brings some baggage. Sort through what you brought with you and let go of what is no longer needed. Become unencumbered, and your relationship will flourish. Prosperity message: simple things like opening your mail, paying bills, sorting out your timetable, making lists, and getting organized is what this symbol means when it comes to your work. Make time for yourself too. This card is a sign that you may be overburdened and overwhelmed. It's okay to say so. You'll prosper even more if you do. Yeah, I feel like you guys even need the Magician in this. Like, I just feel like you guys feel like you don't feel like you've got everything you need to utilize and access everything you want right now. But obviously that's temporary, because that's not Virgo energy at all. Okay? What's the message in this reading for Virgo's love life? Message in this reading. Perfect. Release your ex. Don't you just love when spirit just has the right shit to say? Shoot. Okay. And then seeing dude, where's my car? That's like the funniest freaking part of that. And I knew I say this to people who's been with me from day one sometimes, but it's so funny to me. Okay. Spirit, what is the message reading for Friday? Unconditional giving, unconditional receiving. That you meet. This is the Fairy Oracle deck. You gotta pay too much about the mind about the fairies, yeah, but the message is real as fuck. But you receive this in reverse. In reverse, she says, ask yourself if you've been giving too much and if it's time to stop and attend to your own needs for a bit. Alternatively, ask if you've been refusing to receive the bounty of the universe flowing through the Layum's hands, just because it wasn't in quite the form that you expected, or because it was from a different source than what you wanted it to. Oh, shit, I forgot cards in there from Ada. Sorry, bro. Yeah, hold on. To come from. Sometimes we put restrictions on our receiving. For example, we may feel that approval of love has to come from one specific person, or all other approval and love is without value to us. If so, we need to learn to accept what comes from any source as coming from a loving universe, blessed by the Layum's hands. What time? Okay, great. Bye, Virgos. Thank you for listening. If you haven't subscribed, drop that, pop that.